you're okay.
I thought it was too late, but I can feel the heartbeat of Atlantis. Brainiac's work is undone.
Not all of it. I couldn't save everyone.
Some cities are still trapped in the collection. Others were lost, wiped from the ship's memory. Metropolis, Coast City.
The hell? Why?
We can still save them, right? Carol? My family?
I'm sorry, Hal.
That sucks.
First Krypton, now Earth? No other world should suffer this.
Oh no, they're gonna
Clark,
they're gonna
no.
absolutely murder this guy.
Even if I agreed that he should die, you can't. We need him alive to save the rest of our cities.
But how do you contain someone like Brainiac?
More time and Cyborg's help. The ship will obey me.
Or we could lose more cities.
Bruce is right. We can't be sure.
What we can be sure of is that Brainiac puts everyone else at risk.
This is no different than Joker. If you'd killed him, we might have—
It was never that simple, Diana.
Yes, it is, Bruce. Metropolis and Coast City are gone. How many more innocent people die before you accept that some lives need to be taken? My powers. How did you...
Gold kryptonite, courtesy of Firestorm.
Get up, Cal.
Stay down. Enough exposure, and you'll be depowered permanently.
This madness has to end, Bruce.
Is there like a good ending and bad ending? Is that what I've just done? Oh man. Well, I kind of called this, but the way that it kept going, I figured this isn't how the game would end.
You don't want to do this.
Stop, Clark. This is over.
So it's Wonder Woman and Superman pretty much against everyone else. Oh, and Black Adam. What the hell, Aquaman? This Aquaman came out of nowhere. I think they just needed like an even amount of people. Yeah, I wonder if each of the roads leads to
Arthur, don't do this!
the same ending, or if there are different
I'm not
endings.
following anyone. You've never understood Atlantis, Bruce. We are an ancient people with an old-fashioned sense of justice.
So he's not on Superman's side, he's just kind of on the side of, let's murder Brainiac. Here's the real final boss, Aquaman. But he's reverted back to his Injustice 1 state. Yeah, I thought it was a little weird that I didn't get like a trophy or anything after I beat Brainiac. And just the story, the way it's been, made sense. I kind of saw this coming a little bit. Although I thought it would just straight up be Batman v Superman. Hey, I'm glad this game is longer than the first one. At least it feels longer. One day we're gonna get like 8-hour fighting game campaigns. I don't think that's gonna hit. Nope.
The seas conspire against you.
It's alright, it's only Aquaman. What does that do? That appears to do less than nothing. You just throw fire. It's exactly like what he does with Bane in The Dark Knight Rises. He just throws fireworks in his face and it doesn't do anything. How do you like my fireworks, Arthur? Is that supposed to be an attack, Batman? No, I just think they look really pretty. I didn't even have to move.
Atlantis needs to get with the times.
Oh my god! Stop killing people, Arthur. Now here, let me take your leg.
I'm tired of fighting you, Arthur.
I feel like to get that noise out of Kevin Conroy, they probably just had him, like, put a fork in an electrical socket.
Double-cross him. We have to move.
Well, look at that PS2 city.
There's no escape.
You realize if you drop me, I'm Batman, and I could just glide away, correct? Or do you not know who I am? Does Batman know that he's Batman and that he could just glide away?
Go back to Kahndaq, Adam. Stay here and you'll be prosecuted.
You'd have to capture me, Batman. And I've underestimated you for the last time.
I'm still expecting Bane to show up and be like the true final boss, because he's been like one of the foes that we've fought the most often in this entire game. Black Adam's up there too. I feel like we fought him quite a few times. So I didn't look into it or not if there are actually like the area transitions in the story, or if it was just that I kept being bad and not being able to get them to happen, but I'll laugh if they are in the game. In the story, I know they're in other modes. Hold on, Black Adam. He's harder than Brainiac right now. At least Brainiac let me attack. Alright, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, it's time to get fast and furious.
Now.
Remember when The Rock found out about Osama bin Laden before anyone else? Those are crazy times.
All that ancient wisdom. Wasted.
I love some of
Supergirl,
Batman's
where are
end
you?
quotes, because they're just like, Black Adam, you're dumb.
Lead them to
You
the
big
cave.
stupid. He looked like Affleck there, actually. And that kind of looks like the Affleck mobile. Wow, so this is just gonna keep going on, huh? Oh boy. New suit? Ugly cowl. Even uglier cowl.
She led us right to him.
It's no accident you brought us here.
Of course it isn't.
I warned him about Diana, but I didn't believe you'd turn on me.
This is the last time, Bruce. No more secrets, no more schemes.
Schemes? I'm not the one who stoked Clark's worst fears.
my man's world, Cal needed steel, not compassion.
But you didn't bring peace. You started a war.
See, this is a good example of why you don't do that in the comics. I was saying before how I feel like Batman could absolutely make the exception and just only kill the Joker. I still feel that way, but this is exactly what he's afraid of, that he would just go down this slippery slope and then just start killing every single person. See ya! I think I can throw this at her too. That was like just not tall enough. No, I'm pretty sure that was an area transition, so I'm pretty certain that they are not, in fact, in the story mode. See ya! Boss, I see you're trying to Fulton a woman. I don't like that. Send her back, Ocelot.
Your war is over.
I was like, did I not get a reward? Why tell me?
Fighting on the same side, it felt like old times. But I guess we both knew it would end this way.
Do you remember that night when you told me Lois was pregnant?
You knew, even before I said anything.
That was a good memory.
From another lifetime.
I miss the people we were then.
Me too. Quit, Bruce. You can't win.
You of all people know, Clark. I never quit.
Except that one time where I quit and then moved to Italy with Catwoman. But we don't like to talk about that, because that was dumb, Clark. That was a really good scene, I liked that. Hold on, Superman, give me enough time to get on this fucking motorcycle, please. He knocked me right off of that. I don't know what I was expecting, really. Hey, that firework attack actually did something that time.
Rethink your strategy.
It's weird, this late into the game, just getting a costume change. Fuck, 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 fuck. There's like no getting out of that one. I tried jumping, but that's just not gonna work. Maybe I should have tried spinning. That's a good trick.
Stay down.
Alright, well, two can play at this game. Boss, I see you trying to grab a guy. That's more up my alley. Ocelot, what are you doing? No. We're gonna win this one. Because that's what happens in a fight between Batman and Superman. Batman always wins. How did what? How did that, like, work? Did he just not bet anything? Unreal how I was able to beat the final boss one go, but Brainiac took like a bajillion. It's more of a thematic final boss than like a challenging one. That's probably what they were going for.
Is he?
He'll be out for a while. I'm sorry, Kara.
For what?
I couldn't save him.
We sent into the Phantom Zone? I feel like the Green Lanterns could hold him.
without my powers, the Phantom Zone can't hold me. I'll be back.
We'll be ready.
Yeah, I would actually entrust him to the Green Lanterns more than I would trust him to the Phantom Zone.
I wish
We were family, Kara.
we still are. I hope someday you'll see that.
Are you all right?
No. This symbol should give people hope. He made them fear it.
That symbol's meaning is up to the person who wears it. When Clark and I founded the Justice League, we didn't govern people. We protected them, plain and simple. Maybe the world could use a team like that again. Welcome to the Circle of Trust.
Does he have those things on his glove that allow him to use smartphones? Is that what that is? Oh, alright. That was the end then. Figured there'd be more of a wrap-up of kind of like, hey, here's what's going on. But, hey, that was good. That was a good, enjoyable game. Story was a little bit more in-depth than the first one. And the first one was just kind of like, you'd seen that story before. Any, like, evil Justice League story, it's pretty much the same. And this one was pretty much just the same old Brainiac's coming to attack. We have to stop him. But they did interesting things with it. Just the setup of it's the, like, evil universe is more interesting. So that's good. I enjoyed that game a lot. I'd have to say, pretty much everything about that was better than the first one. Better character selection in the story. The presentation was way better. I didn't feel like vomiting every single time I saw characters' faces. The characters' animations were, like, amazing. I've seen a lot of people say that, too. Is that Bane? The Masked Man? But yeah, I saw a lot of people talk about how good the facial animations are, and they're pretty superb. This is definitely one of the best fighting games I've ever played. I don't know where it ranks right now, but it's like way up there for me. I have done nothing but thoroughly enjoy this game, and I had a lot of fun playing through the story. Although Dr. Fate was like the biggest missed opportunity in that entire thing. They didn't really do anything with him, and they just kind of kept bringing him in randomly to fight, and then he just died because why not? And they didn't really kind of end some things, did they? They were like Metropolis and Coast City are still kind of fucked, aren't they? Interesting. I wonder if you have to do both endings, or if I got the bad ending and the Superman one was the good ending. I don't know, that's weird. I'd have to look into that. But yeah, as of right now, that was a very fun game, fun experience playing through both the Injustice games. I'll probably have a multiplayer video at some point, probably after all the characters come out in the season pass, just because that makes more sense. So anyway, that's it for me in Injustice. I will see you in the next video, whatever that will be. Maybe I'll do an arcade mode here or there with like Darkseid or Brainiac or something like that. Or I'll show off the alternate ending if it's like that much different. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and see you next time. Complete all scenes to unlock the alternate final chapter. What the hell does that mean?